East is East and West is something completely different. It's a statement that is more true than many would care to admit. It's not just a difference in geography, but perspective, lifestyle, and worldview. Western values don't necessarily conform to Eastern ideals, and that's not a bad thing. For county commissioners and residents in the Rocky Mountain states, it's something to be celebrated.
Well, for one, it's a way of life. It's a culture. It's a heritage. It's who we are. It's in our DNA. You know, my ancestors were ranchers in Garfield County. And there's so many people in Garfield County that don't even ranch today, that their ancestors were ranchers. They were that tough breed of people. And that's going away. That's why it's so important to remember who we are and where we come from.
It's time that people become part of bringing back the true values of our Constitution of the United States. We've got to stand by that Constitution, not executive orders, and not non-governmental special interest groups padding Washington's pockets with closing down our public lands. You know, we're not a bunch of, off-the-wall crazy type commissioners. We're just passionate people that want to put those public lands back into the hands of the people of our country.
In order to do just that, county commissioners from across the West have come together to put on the Western Freedom Festival, October 23rd in Cedar City. The event focuses on honoring the Western culture, heritage, and family values that mean so much to so many people. The day will be filled with educational learning opportunities presented by speakers from across the country, hitting on topics of constitutional law, recreation impacts and availability, and why public land access is the key feature of life in the West.
As I walk out and draw a breath of this nice mountain air that we're blessed to enjoy here in southern Utah, it reminds me of how fortunate we are to be able to have access to our public lands, to be able to visit and recreate and do the many wonderful things that we can. We can celebrate our faith heritage. They may not all be the same, but we have the freedom of celebrating any way that we want. Celebrate our country, our state, the counties and cities that we live in. Work with each other and collaborate so that we can protect them. This is an important thing. We're trying to preserve and protect the freedoms and heritage that is so valuable for all of us.
The capstone of the event will be a live concert from country music star Darryl Worley. The Western Freedom Festival leads right into Cedar City's signature fall event, the Livestock and Heritage Festival, going on the same weekend. The two celebrations dovetail into one another as a true reminder of how important rural America is to the nation as a whole. We may get lost in urban landscapes and technology that tantalizes, forgetting where our power and food actually come from.
If you enjoy fishing, if you enjoy hunting, if you're an ATV enthusiast, if you run cattle, if you're a former timber harvester, they're all gone now, but once that was part of the West, that was part of the Western culture. If you feel strongly that you're being locked out of public land and your rights are being taken away from you, and you believe that our way of life is something to preserve and fight for, show up on October 23rd, because that's what this is about, is Western freedom and our culture and all of our heritage and what we stand for.
We live in a country, in the most wonderful country in the world still, even with our problems and hiccups we've got. People have become so complacent in their day-to-day lives. They don't pay attention, they don't read, they don't study. We want to put the word out that this is our country, and it's time that we stand together, united, and take back the principles in which it was founded on. Just truly educate the people on how and what the principles was founded on in our great country.
The Western Freedom Festival is taking place October 23rd in Cedar City, and the next 2 days, the 24th and the 25th, is the Livestock and Heritage Festival. If you love freedom, if you love the rural West, this is where you're going to want to be on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th of October for the Western Freedom Festival and the Livestock Festival. Well, I'm Stephen Hewen for At Your Leisure. We need to take a commercial break. When we come back, Darren Kinder has our product review, and it is the new Polaris 900 Turbo. You're not going to want to miss this. I think it's going to be faster than this golf cart. See you in a minute. Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're gonna wanna watch all of our other AYL videos. You're gonna wanna like it, you're gonna wanna share it, and you're gonna wanna subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're gonna wanna do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you gonna sell me out like that, Steven?
So you wanna click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.